What's up, Titans Nation? Welcome in to the 615. I am your host, Lee Hillis, and welcome into the Seat Geek Studios. Before we get fully started tonight, we need to give a quick shout out to our partners over at SeatGeek. If you're going to a ball game anytime soon, MLB is basically the back end of the season. Postseason starts very soon. NFL starts very soon, within the next couple of weeks. But you can use our code 615podcast. That is 615 PODCAST at checkout for $20 off your first order of $50 or more on SeatGeek.com or on the SeatGeek app. Well, ladies and gentlemen, training camp has started. But first, the band is back together. What's up, Tyler? And what's up, J Murph?
Hey, it's been a while, man.
The band is back together.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We're back. Every week we'll be back.
Except for next week, because it's fantasy football draft next week.
Which we'll have a pod about the fantasy draft as well, but yes.
Right on. Oh, is that ours too? I haven't even looked.
Ours is next Friday.
Dude, you're the one that put it together. Come on.
I know. That's why I don't have to look, because if I don't like when it is, I'll just change
That's fair point. That's a fair point.
But tonight we are talking training camp thoughts about everything that has happened up to this point. So let's start off with the big side note. Lorenzo Carter retired. He pulled a Sadiq Charles on us. Why
does it happen to us every year? I feel like every year we lose a guy to retirement in preseason.
Well, he'll come out of retirement next year.
Just join a contender. A team that people put on quarterbacks lists.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then we sign Jihad Ward, the former Viking.
He started all 17 games.
Had one sack the whole season.
Well, yeah, I didn't say he was good. I just said he was there.
I know. I was just like, yeah. I told Lee earlier. I was like, I'm gonna be dead serious, man. I don't know who this guy is.
He has started all 17 games since 2021.
That seems to be Berganzi's big thing, man.
But the breaking news. William Levis, or as Tyler's dad likes to call him, Willie Beamer.
Yeah, he does.
Is out for the season. He is set to go undergo shoulder surgery on his throwing shoulder on Monday. So what does this do to that backup quarterback job? Is it Brandon Allen? Tim Boyle?
Yeah, it's Brandon Allen.
I want to know your thoughts, Josh, first, though, just in general on the aspect of, like, how do you feel about losing Levis as a backup? And there's a reason I'm asking.
I was like, go ahead.
No, just in general, I'm curious to know your thoughts on it, because I have mine too.
Yeah, I mean, all right, so I'll ask you a question. Do you think he plays another down as a Titan?
No, and I would almost combat that with, do you think he plays ever again?
I think he plays again. I think the only reason you make this move, if you're Levis, is that you're trying not to put bad things on tape this year, because we're going to be in a position where Ward's going to struggle and we're going to need Brandon Allen to come in and play some snaps. Would Levis have even been able to do that? I don't know. I'm about to a legacy point with him. Like, what is his legacy as a Titans player? Because we're about to move on, I think.
Yeah, I look at it as like two-sided. I think we do know one thing out of Levis, and he is a competitor. But I also know that I think he sees the writing on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
There's no competition here. Like,
no,
Tim's going to be our starter, and I think he's like, all right, The writing's on the wall. This is what's going to happen. So honestly, let me just get the surgery, figure it out later. Now, on the other side of it for me, unpopular opinion, I'd much rather have Levis as a backup than any of the other two.
Of course, but I don't think it helps.
That's
his
my
legacy
only
at all.
thing with it. I was just like, damn, because we do, and I hope Cam works out, but I would much rather it be Levis coming in. I would feel better about it. Hell, we had Mason Rudolph last year. So, but I would much rather have Levis than Allen or Boyle,
Boyle is not somebody I would have gone after at all.
Well, I'm going to make a case for Brandon Allen.
Okay. Is it that he's the only other one with a pulse? He what?
Because he knows the system.
Because he beat us when he was with Carolina. Is that why?
Yeah, because he beat us one time.
But he knows this Callahan system because he was in Cincinnati with Callahan.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That only gives you so much of an edge,
He knows this offense, unlike Boyle.
But I feel like though Callahan's offense is probably a little different than what he used to do, though. But I get what you're saying.
The verbiage would probably be the same. It wouldn't be a totally new language to him. It'd be like learning Latin to Spanish or French to Spanish. I don't know. It doesn't inspire me. Brandon Allen is our backup quarterback. It doesn't inspire me.
But as I've mentioned, the Titans go out and sign former Viking linebacker / edge rusher Jihad Ward. Ward played in all 17 games last season with Minnesota and has 19 career sacks.
Man. What do we do at edge, y'all? What are we doing at edge? That's the real question. And then what do you do after that?
I'm going to jump on a soapbox for Oladejo.
Please.
It's Oladejo, the rookie out of UCLA.
The rookie's not going to fix your edge issue.
The dude, he's bullied Latham.
Yeah.
He has bullied J.C. Latham, opposite of Draymond Jones.
If Latham were all that, they wouldn't have swapped this position back to right tackle. So that's another problem that we're going to have to overcome again.
They said with they said with him that his push and his power is good, but they said he's still got to work on his finesse. As an edge, you got to have the finesse moves as well.
Like a J.J. Watt did?
Edge is just overall hard to play. It's not easy to play. There's so much athleticism and so much power you have to have.
Yeah.
I just don't think a rookie's not going to be. What are we doing this year? What's your expectations on day 3 of? Is it day 3 of training camp that we're on?
It's so hard because honestly, until we see a joint practice of some sort or a preseason,
until we see live bullets.
Yeah,
which won't be until the Titans go to Tampa Bay.
So what are we judging this on? So are we upset that Cam Ward keeps throwing interceptions, or are we happy that he's taking the risks in training camp? Like, where are we? Where's the fan base at right now? I feel so like I really don't care. That's the first time I haven't cared in many years.
Tyler, I'm let you start on that.
Yeah, so like day 1, it was like, so obviously we're talking about training camp here. So it's
we're
like
talking about the Titans as an organization.
Just in general. What are you asking right now? Are you asking me what do I think happens with us this year?
Yeah, we're temp check. I call it the temp check. Where are we?
I would be I think if we win 7 games, that's a winning season for us. Honestly,
the last couple of years.
Honestly, I would say even 6. If Cam shows promise and doesn't do the stuff Levis did last year, I'll feel better going into next year. I do not have high expectations for this team. They've even ranked the best off the pre-offenses, like from worst to last, and ours is the last. We're 32.
Of course.
Yeah. because of the
Expectations are
receiving. We'll get
But-
into that too. But in general, from
But
day 1 to day 2 of training camp, day 1 was like seemed like it was very lax, a lot of short out routes, that type of just almost like a walkthrough, but a live walk, And then today, I heard things with Zach Lyons, like saying that he's concerned about stuff because Cam's out there taking chances, things like that.
How do you
But-
feel?
But-
There's been no live bullets, like Josh said, so it's hard to just go off 2 days of. We talking about practice.
We talking about practice.
It's like,
How do you feel, Tyler? How do you feel? How do you feel?
I kind of
Realistically, as a Titans fan,
I don't feel
are you
great.
ready to have your heart broken again?
Oh yeah,
All right.
but there's
Football
a difference
season's
though.
almost-
But there's a difference. I'm expecting it. I'm not expect. Last year I was like, if it's playoff or bust. I'm not like that this year.
Nope.
yeah. Well,
I mean-
for me, with Cam, there's a little optimism. Not a lot, but a little. Like just like what Tyler said, if he can come out and make this team extremely competitive and we go out and win 6 games, okay. I'll take it.
But a competitive in all the other games. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not looking for a 40-point blowout and 6 interceptions. Like, that's not what I'm looking for.
Like the games that the games we're supposed to win. Come out, win those games. If you can't do that, and it's 6 wins, okay, I'll take it.
What are
that's
the games
hard
we're
though. Because
supposed
what
to
games are
win?
we supposed to win? That-
I would take a win over Mike Vrabel and the Patriots.
Well, we're not supposed to win that. Don't get it twisted. But I would take it too. I would go 1-16, and then that would be the one win, and I would be satisfied with that.
so you're like that low.
I think we're picking top 10 again.
So are we going to be as bad as the Lions that went 0-16?
No, I don't think we're doing
So,
that. But I think we're picking
so-
top 10.
Best case scenario. Well, let's just talk about Cam. Do you think the best case scenario for Cam is to have like a Caleb Williams type last season?
Yeah, I do, because I can't even remember Caleb Williams' stats offhand, but they are very like, who am I thinking of?
People were starting him in fantasy. I mean, Tay was
Oh,
like,
So it's all like perspective, because CJ Stroud and Marcus Mariota are actually very similar statistically. So like
As rookies?
as just to the point in their career that they are, like very similar statistically. And yet we see Mariota as a failure and CJ's the future. So like I don't need a lot out of Cam. I think what the city needs is belief, and I think we need wins. And I don't know. For me, it comes back to Callahan and whether Callahan can actually coach a winning football team.
oh, Lee, say what you said yesterday about Callahan. If we come out like 0-6 or 0-7,
Oh.
He's done, dude.
yeah,
So Colton Hicks, who was on with Power Hour Sunday night, he made the statement: if Callahan, if the Lions start this season 1-7, or they come out and lose to the Patriots and go like 1-8, Callahan's done.
oh yeah.
I mean, if I'm Amy and you lose to Vrabel in Nashville, you're done anyway. Like, you better
Dude, I
start
don't even
game
know if
planning
I'd
for the
be ready
Patriots now.
That long. I think even if our dude, I would say even if we're like 2-6, I think he's gone. I mean, I think he's gone mid-season if we don't at least, and especially like Josh and like we were talking about, if we're not competitive in these games. If we come out and it's like the game last year and we have like 4 of those performances, he's
Week
got to
7. We play on week 7 because the Titans go to Indy.
Oh,
week 8.
yeah. If you start 0-6, you're putting an interim out there.
Oh yeah.
And question is, who is that
You
interim?
You start 0-6.
Denard Wilson probably.
Denard will. Well, yeah. I mean, that's the instinct answer, but
But
if we're 0-6, our defense probably sucked too.
Could we go Bill Callahan?
That would be
Because-
dude. No, they're both
Because
gone.
Bill
Like,
Callahan
you-
kicked us in the mouth. Bill Callahan kicked us in the mouth when he was in Oakland.
the dad is not going to take
The son's job.
you. When you fire a coach mid-season, you want a culture change.
That's fair.
Well, let's say the
And
Titans
you're not
do
going
fire.
to put Callahan Senior.
Let's
Huh?
just say the Titans do fire Brian Callahan.
Yeah,
Where do you go next year?
I don't even know
the
if
most
that's
the most offensive-minded head coach that I can find who is a culture guy.
You're gonna think I'm crazy when I say it, and everybody's been talking about it. Cliff Kingsbury.
I thought we got him back.
That's one name that somebody mentioned the other night was Cliff
I
Kingsbury.
know,
I'm
but
like,
but Josh's second word was culture.
well, go back
Thank
and
you,
look at the
Tyler.
early days. Go back and look at the early days under Cliff Kingsbury in Arizona. They were winning 9, 10 games a year.
Yeah, they just came off of having Bruce Arians, no risk it, no biscuit mentality in the building. The culture was there. They needed a guy who could play.
Or do you go lure Bruce Arians out of retirement?
If you can lure Bruce Arians out of retirement in this hypothetically hyper unrealistic scenario, then I would take Bruce Arians in a heartbeat.
Or
But
John
while we're
Gruden?
at it,
John Gruden?
go ahead and give Jimmy Johnson a call, and go ahead and give Bill Cowher a call, and go ahead
Terry
and give
Bradshaw.
Bill Belichick a call. Terry
Bradshaw.
come play quarterback for us when Cam gets hurt.
But moving on to in the discussion of training camp, day one notes from training camp per the one Teron Davenport.
I love him.
Full attendance on day one. Titans had a new video board for replays.
Did full
Which
attendance surprise us?
A little
Yes.
bit.
It's the first time outside of Cushenberry and Snead. It was the first time that's happened in, I mean, honestly, probably the last 10 years.
That's crazy. All right.
But the Titans have a new video board for replays. Tyler, you've seen it,
Yeah.
which it's massive. But the thing that concerned me is too many balls hit the ground against air.
Yeah, and that's what I'm worried about anyway, keep going.
That's his first day at work, man. Come on.
Cam starts 7-on-7 with a quick pass to Chig versus James Williams in coverage. Then a quick out to A.O. Manor against Brownlee. Finished with a stop route to Ridley.
Ridley's going
Brandon
to
Allen,
break their year.
yeah. Brandon Allen hits Mason Kinsey across the middle on a diving catch. Mostly quick during 7-on-7. Team period starts with We Ready by Arch Eversole and Tony Pollard off tackle for a long run. Pass breakup by Brownlee on a crossing route against Van Jefferson. Looks like it'll be a busy camp for Oladejo.
Good.
He's getting a lot of reps opposite of Draymond Jones. They've started throwing a lot of blitzes early in training camp. Rod McCray on a blitz forces a high throw from Ward to Ridley. McCray got in untouched. Tajay Spears has some juice. This was on day one. Kind of quick screen, and then it took a handoff and hit a hole quickly for a nice run. First pass knocked down by James Lynch. Got both hands on a Brandon Allen pass. McCray again on a blitz. Ward tried to get it off, but Oladejo got the knockdown. Ward took a shot to Burks on a quick fade. Brownlee broke it up. They both fell to the ground. Burks got up slowly. Brownlee got up, then jogged to the sideline.
Made a paper, that man.
So, hang on. Based on day one notes, what was y'all's thoughts on just based on day one from what was just said?
Well, I've heard more than just those notes too, just from being on the radio and stuff. And
Zach Lyons.
Yeah, and the people that were actually there, and apparently Burks is who we thought he was. Apparently, he missed more than one. I think we're all ready to let him go. It's long overdue, to be honest. I honestly, and then defensively, from what I heard, it sounded like James Williams actually looked pretty good, which I love hearing because I was really high on him coming out of the draft last year, even though he was a late pick. I think he might can turn into, a gadget guy on defense for us a little bit. But
yeah,
outside of that, like it's hard. It's like I said, it's practice. It's hard, and like he also it's everybody's first day. So
yeah,
I was bad my first day at work.
Me too.
So notes from day two. It's good to see L'Jarius Sneed. Yeah, he was on side field doing some individual light work. New edge Jihad Ward had to do 40 up downs just to be initiated.
Right on.
The defense.
Set the tone, boys. I love it.
Ward tried to force one across the middle, and then Cody Barton picked it off on the first rep of 7-on-7.
So
Ward with a good time.
Do we think Cody Barton's actually this good, or do we think
everybody's really high on him, man? I guess
Kayla Anderson said, because on her story on Instagram, said that Cody Barton has said that this defense is very like the terminology is very similar to what they had in Denver.
Really? They were under Vic Fangio, weren't they? No.
Philly was under Fangio. But the terminology is very similar. The terminology is very similar to what is called here in Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'll have to look into that coaching tree.
Ward with a good timing on an out-breaking route to Tyler Lockett. But I'm going to skip on down to the bottom of these notes. Mason Kinsey was the first scuffle of camp against Marcus Harris.
Set the tone, boys. Set the tone, boys.
They wrestled around. They wrestled around after a run play that they had to literally break up. They broke up.
That's great. He'll be a Patriot soon, so that's great.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Yeah, me either. We need culture, guys.
It was like it's like when Arthur went to Atlanta. All our guys went over there.
Oh yeah, and he started just poaching everybody who wasn't good enough to play here. Yeah, that was great. Good time.
The Atlanta Titans.
Titans.
But there was another Kinsey sighting. Tim Boyle hit him on a play action pass across the middle.
Ooh.
That's our starting quarterback right there.
Ooh.
Ward to Van Jefferson threaded the needle between two defenders on midfield.
Just start saying who every time a new name pops up that you didn't
Who?
see last year. Yeah. You can even include Traylon Burks since he's on the side of a milk carton.
Brandon Allen to Traylon Burks.
Who?
Across the middle, Kevin Winston Jr. and Mike Brown could have rocked Burks. but they wisely pulled up.
And they said
He
you're
would've
made of
went-
glass,
he would've-
bro, and we
He would have
need
been in cardiac arrest.
you. He would have been on the
Uh,
ground.
Callahan tried a
Williams
quick
in the
inside
medical.
run. Callahan tried a quick inside run, but Jeffrey Simmons blew it up immediately.
No, we know that guy. 20 pounds lighter, by the way.
Yeah, they
Who-
said. Yeah.
Now he's
He
just somebody
moves-
that we used to know.
He moves like a gazelle, from what I've heard.
He got up to like 18 and a half miles per hour earlier. Everybody's talking about how much weight he's lost. So
20 pounds is no joke.
They,
Oh.
they also said Chig looks completely different now.
yeah,
Well,
they said
Have you seen the videos of JC Latham reporting? He's
I have
he's
seen
20
that.
pounds lighter.
yeah, I have seen that.
He
Is
looks
this a
like
good
a
thing?
completely different man.
Is this a good thing that our players are getting lighter? I mean,
Are
Taylor
all-
Lewan didn't start getting lighter until after he retired. Are they retiring?
But gentlemen, Titans have open practice on Saturday.
Okay.
And that's the next time the Titans will have practice field is on Saturday. What can we expect, do you think? What do y'all think we can expect?
2 drop passes from Traylon Burks. 3 interceptions by Cody
Womp
Barton.
womp. Womp womp. Womp womp.
And Jeffrey Simmons to send some poor soul that we've never heard of to the hospital.
Probably somehow, even though somehow be Traylon Burks.
No, somehow he Traylon Burks
Traylon Burks on a jetpack and gets destroyed.
just flies in and saves the guy. And just gets blown up.
Traylon Burks on a jetpack and Jeffrey just comes through and destroys him.
Traylon
Like-
Burks. Traylon
Sure.
Burks and Tajay Spears both get concussions.
Oh,
Bye,
don't say
Jeff.
that. My guy Tajay. Don't put that evil on him, Ricky Bobby.
No, actually, like on a real note, I think all eyes are on Cam. I think they're going to be all
Oh, yeah.
year. It's kind
It's
of
Callahan. For me, it's
last
Callahan.
year too. Our season
I,
is
I think it is Callahan.
It's
That
Callahan.
too.
Cam gets a pass for a year, but Callahan's got to be. I'm sorry. You go, Tyler. You
no, you're good, man.
Cam,
Go ahead.
I agree. I think Cam does get a pass because of him being a rookie
Mhm.
and just use this season as a quote-unquote learning curve.
Well,
I
that'd be
don't
2
want-
quarterbacks he would have failed by that point. I mean, it's 2 rookie. I mean, Will was a rookie for the most part, but 2 rookie quarterbacks you fail at that point.
I just don't want Cam
And-
to experience the same thing Marcus did with it's a revolving door of coordinators,
Coaches.
Yeah.
coaches, and
I mean, that's kind of the nature of the business, though, man. How many teams actually have their coordinator longer than a year or two, especially if you're doing good?
Yeah.
yeah, that is true.
Well, gentlemen, this has been fun having the band back together.
It was pretty cool.
yeah, it is.
But I think it's a time
You're
to
looking
shut
good,
down
Tyler.
shop.
I'm glad to see you. You're beautiful, man. You too.
You too, man. Good to see you.
But Giants fans, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Stay classy and tighten up.
Tighten
Tighten
it up.
Tighten up. Let's get tightened up. Tightened up.